Welcome back to Next Bike World, where we bring you the latest reviews, insights, and deep dives into the most exciting motorcycles on the market. Today, we're looking at a machine that continues to define what it means to be an accessible adventure bike for riders who want versatility without breaking the bank at the 2025 Kawasaki Versys X 300. This bike has been a favorite among entry-level adventure enthusiasts since it first arrived, and for 2025, Kawasaki has given it updates that make it even more appealing for a wider range of riders. Let's start with what the Versys X 300 really stands for. Kawasaki designed this motorcycle with the idea of giving riders a gateway into the world of adventure touring. It's compact, approachable, yet surprisingly capable when it comes to handling long journeys and light off-road exploration. Unlike some bigger adventure machines that can be intimidating with their size, weight, and price, the Versys X 300 is about balance. It's small enough to handle city commuting with ease but equipped enough to handle a weekend trail ride or road trip without making you feel limited. Under the hood, or rather under the tank, the 2025 Versys X 300 still carries the reliable 296cc parallel twin engine that's been a Kawasaki staple. This engine is derived from the Ninja 300, which means it's tuned for smooth revs and solid performance across a wide range of speeds. It produces around 39 horsepower at 11,500 revolutions per minute and 19.2 pound-feet of torque at about 10,000 revolutions per minute. That might not sound like big numbers compared to larger adventure bikes, but here's the thing: it's more than enough for what the bike is designed to do. With the 6-speed gearbox, including Kawasaki's assist and slipper clutch, you get the very rider-friendly transmission that makes both city stop-and-go traffic and highway cruising feel easy and smooth. The clutch pull is light, which new riders will appreciate, and gear changes are crisp, helping with confidence when you're learning or just enjoying the ride. Performance-wise, the Versys X 300 is not built for a pure speed. Instead, it's about usability and efficiency. You can comfortably cruise at highway speeds of 70 to 75 miles per hour and it feels stable and planted. At the same time, it's lightweight, coming in at about 385 pounds wet, makes it very manageable off-road and in tight spaces. Fuel efficiency is another huge win for this bike, delivering around 60 to 65 miles per gallon depending on how you ride, which means you can stretch the 4.5-gallon fuel tank to well over 250 miles of range. For adventure riders, that kind of mileage is a big plus, especially when you're traveling through areas where gas stations aren't right around the corner. Now let's talk about design, because that's where Kawasaki has sharpened things up for 2025. The bike keeps its tall stance, with the seat height of about 32.1 inches. It's tall enough to give you a commanding view of the road, which adventure bikes are known for, but still approachable for riders who aren't towering over 6 feet. The ergonomics are upright and neutral, making long-distance rides comfortable. Handlebars are wide, foot pegs are placed just right, and the overall rider triangle makes it easy to ride for hours without feeling cramped. For 2025, Kawasaki has introduced updated bodywork with sharper lines, a redesigned LED headlight for better visibility, and a sleeker fairing that improves wind protection. You also get an updated digital display that's clearer, easier to read, and integrates useful information like gear position, fuel range, and more. One of the standout features of the Versys X 300 has always been its suspension setup, and that continues here. Up front, you get a long travel 41mm telescopic fork, while the rear uses a uni-track system with adjustable preload. Travel is about 5.1 inches in the front and 5.8 inches in the back. This isn't hardcore dirt bike territory, but it's more than enough for gravel roads, fire trails, and rough pavement. The 19-inch front wheel and 17-inch rear wheel, both spoked, help give it that off-road ready edge while still maintaining stability on the highway. Kawasaki equips the bike with dual-purpose tires, which means you're good to go right out of the showroom for mixed surface riding. Braking is handled by a 290mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper and a 220mm rear disc, paired with ABS as standard. It's not overly aggressive, which matches the bike's overall character, but it's reliable and provides confidence whether you're stopping on pavement or dirt. Speaking of confidence, one of the things riders will love about this bike is just how easy it is to handle. It feels light, agile, and never overwhelming, which makes it a fantastic option not just for new riders but also for experienced riders who want a dependable second bike that they can take anywhere without worrying. Let's talk about features and accessories. Because Kawasaki knows that adventure riders love to customize. The Versys X300 comes ready with mounting points for panniers, and Kawasaki offers optional luggage systems, handguards, crash bars, and heated grips straight from the factory. For 2025, the bike also gets a small but useful upgrade in its electrical system, now offering a USB-C charging port integrated into the dash so you can keep your phone or GPS charged on the go. It may seem like a small detail, but for touring, it makes a huge difference. Another big part of this bike's charm is the price. Adventure bikes can get expensive really quickly, but Kawasaki has kept the Versys X300 very affordable. For 2025, the starting price is around $6,499 in the US, which is impressive considering what you get. That makes it one of the most budget-friendly true adventure touring bikes on the market. Combine that with Kawasaki's reputation for reliability and you've got a machine that offers real value for money. So, what makes the 2025 Versys X300 unique? It's the combination of approachability, versatility, and efficiency. Many adventure bikes are either too large and intimidating for new riders, or too small and basic to really be practical. The Versys X300 hits a sweet spot. It gives you enough power for real-world riding, enough comfort for long trips, enough capability for light off-road adventures, and it does all of that without demanding a huge investment. It's a bike you can commute on during the week, take touring on the weekends, and still explore gravel trails without feeling out of your depth. That's a level of balance you don't often find, even in bigger or more expensive bikes. To wrap things up, the 2025 Kawasaki Versys X300 is a motorcycle that continues to deliver on its promise as an entry-level adventure tourer that doesn't compromise. It's not about blowing you away with massive horsepower or cutting-edge electronics. Instead, it's about being a trustworthy partner for your riding journey, whether that's your very first bike or a versatile addition to your garage. With its smooth engine, efficient performance, comfortable design, and affordable price, it's hard not to see why this bike has a loyal following. If you're looking for a bike that can truly do it all without overwhelming you, the 2025 Versys X300 deserves a serious look. And that wraps up our review of the 2025 Kawasaki Versys X300. What do you think? Does this bike hit the sweet spot for adventure riders, or would you go for something bigger? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews here on Next Bike World. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next ride.